Okay, so here I'm at the baseline, John's up at the net. We're gonna hit some one up, one back. I will kind of commentate, narrate as we go along. This is a little bit more of a test session for my microphone and video editing. So anyway, so far not too bad. I think the one thing that I see that I could do a little bit better on is my preparation. Obviously, John's up at the net. You know, the ball is coming back a little bit faster earlier because of it, and I gotta maintain my early preparation, or at least on time. So I think I could emphasize the split step a little bit more. I'm not taking a whole lot of split step. But then again, you don't have to take that big of a split step because that could actually work against you. If you take too big of a split step, the ball's coming back a little bit faster earlier, then you won't be ready. I just saw myself miss a couple of forehands into the net, and myself, but for all of you guys that have the more semi-western to western grip on the forehand side, just be careful a little bit more on getting under the ball and hitting up, get that net clearance. So that's one note. Keeping my backswing relatively compact. So that's
take
good.
some of your volleys too. 1 second, just test trial.
Here we are. I think I'm huffing and puffing a lot, so doesn't sound the best. John's gonna be volleying still, and we are gonna get a little bit more close up of John's volleys. John's got solid hands. His volleys are relatively compact. Everything is pretty solid. Obviously continental grip, contact point, out in front of you. He's got a pretty good shoulder turn, especially on that backhand volley. Good preparation, footwork, of course, with split step. I think one of the biggest keys that people should note on volleys are the ability to control the racket face while maintaining very little to short backswing. The only time you'd probably drop the racket head and wrist a little bit is probably more on the touch volleys, like drop volleys, or a little bit more of the slice touch volleys. But other than that, you should try to maintain that racket head up with the wrist not dropping too much, so you can direct that volley a little bit better and more consistently. But other than that, I think John did a great job on his volleys. Kept it compact, stepped into the volleys with the contact when he had the time,
National
and
Geographic
punched it pretty good. So
Nature's
good job, John.
Beasts.